I'm back with another live stream. Here we are. We're in the flesh. I'm running a little bit behind. Um, I'm running a bit behind, and I just had a lot of stuff to do this evening, and so we're actually going to do my skincare. I'm going to finish my skincare routine right now because I have not finished. I just washed my face. I only had enough time to wash my face before I got here. So here we are. Um, but after I'm done doing my skincare routine, we will just jump right into questions or whatever you guys want to talk about. Let's pull that down a little bit. Yeah, that's a lot better. Wait, is my screen dirty? I think my screen's a little bit dirty. So sorry for the yeah, I think it's fine. I think we're fine. We're fine. Yeah, sorry that I'm a little bit discombobulated, but I'm just like I'm running late. So we're gonna just do my routine. For those that are here, you're here. For those that are not, you're not. Watch the rerun. And I guess I'll go over it while I'm here. I mean, mine as well. But I did use the Molecular Silk Amino Cleanser by Allies to Skin to start off. I love it because it is, and let me say, as always, please always assume that the products that I'm using are PR gifted. There's never any um, desire or contract for me to post about these skincare products, but in general, just always assume that whatever product that I'm showing you is gifted or PR. If for some reason it's important to say I bought this with my own money, then I'll say that. Otherwise, assume I did not pay for this with my own money. But yeah, this is the Molecular Silk Amino Hydrating Cleanser. It's a cream-based cleanser. I love it so much. So I cleansed my face with that. And I'm actually going to start my routine with my lip balm. Let me start on a rant, I guess. Let me start on a rant. Allies of skin people. Allies of skin people. Allies of skin people. This is fucking unacceptable. This is unacceptable. To pay $25 to have the shit coming off like that. Unacceptable. Trash. Now, what's in it is amazing. But what's on the outside? I mean, look, what's the name of this product? We don't fucking know because the writing is all coming off after only a few weeks of using the product. It's been 2 weeks of using the product and all the fucking writing is off. It's crazy. It's crazy to me that you can spend money on a luxury product and get shitty packaging. So I really hope allies of people, allies of skin people, allies of skin people, I hope you're watching this. And the next, when you buy another 10,000 units of this, you need to fix that shit. That I mean, $25 to have all the writing coming off within a couple weeks, unacceptable. The girls are going to drag you. You heard it here first. The girls are going to drag you for this, and rightfully so. Now, in terms of the contents, it's very lovely. I mean, it is what it is. Very, very lovely. I mean, I mean, very kissable. I mean, they did a good job. I mean, you know, acknowledge them when they're right, clock them when they're bad, but they got the formulation right on this lip balm. I will be repurchasing. Well, I got this gifted to me for my giveaway, which is close by the way. But I will be purchasing this with my own money when this runs out. I will be doing that. Hopefully by that point, they will have fixed the issue with the lettering on the front of the packaging because it is trash. And I'm just so shocked that they would spend so much money and have the audacity to charge people so much money when their writing can't even stay on the container for more than 2 weeks. Unacceptable, Alice's skin. Get it to fuck together, okay? Honestly, honestly. So we're hoping that that's gonna get fixed eventually. That that being said, even if this were to all come off right now, this would be a good looking lip balm stick. The whole shiny black, it would look good, but I still think it's unacceptable. So anyway, that's step 2 of my skincare routine tonight. Lip balm. We add the cleanser. We're gonna go in with some of the essence by Sardaru and Gothamista. Love this stuff so much. This is the best essence on the market. It is a luxury essence. It's $62, I believe. And I put mine in a little spray bottle here. So I like to put my essences and my toners in a spray bottle. This is a thicker essence, so it is not gonna be like a very uniform spritz. It's more of a spray, like almost like a jet stream, which I don't mind because I love the precision. I can go over dry spots a little bit more thoroughly if need be, because that happens. Um, but I like to just go a couple squirts as such. And I love it. I love it in the spray. But this is the best essence I have ever used. I still love the Misha Artemisia, but this is a more, how can I say? This is a more jack of all trades, master of them all type of product. Like this is one of those one and done products where you can literally use this after cleansing and then moisturize and you're done. Like if you don't want to do the whole 4-step, 5-step, 6-step, 12-step routine at nighttime, just this one essence is all you need to kind of get kind of all of what you need, a little bit of all of what you need in one product. So I love it for that reason. Um, these bottles you can get for no more than $10 on Amazon. They are cheap, and I do feel like you can see again more fucking packaging issues. It is coming off a little bit, but they work just fine. They work perfectly fine. But I do, when I have extra money, which who knows when I'm going to have extra money, I do want to buy a fancier looking spray bottle for my face. So that's that. Next up, we're going to go in exfoliate. I've been able to use this, the Mandelic Night Serum by, what do they call it? The Mandelic Pigmentation Corrector Night Serum. I've been able to use this about 3 times a week, and I think that's a really good cadence for me. It's an 11% mandelic acid. It has some lactic acid in there. It has 1% BHA in there. It's a really, really great formulation. I think it has 1% buccal in there. It's just chock full of really good stuff. And I think 3 pumps is what I usually do. Yeah, 3 pumps is what I usually do. And I love this serum. This has quickly become one of my favorite serums because it goes to work quickly, not as quickly as the Goals Perfecting Serum by PSA, not as quickly as that, but it's up there. Obviously, glycolic acid is going to give you more immediate benefits than mandelic acid, but I feel like this is giving me the glow just at a slower pace than glycolic acid, but it's at a more gentle pace as well. And I like to also do the neck area. Okay. And that's another thing is that I believe. Let me just take this robe off a little bit. I don't know if nipples are allowed on YouTube, but if it's not, whatever. Um, Guys are shirtless on YouTube, whatever. I don't usually have my shirt on. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry for the nips. I'm sorry, but like I like to do my neck as well, and so I will put my robe back on after I'm done the routine. So tonight I'm gonna do something a little bit different. I'm actually gonna go in with my essence after every step. This is a really good trick, especially for those with dehydrated or dry skin, or especially during the winter time when your skin is, needing that quenched feeling of like that thirsty feeling, like, oh my God, I need more hydration. Just go in with your toner after every step, and that is going to give you another layer of hydration that your skin will continue to soak up throughout the entire evening. When you think about it, transepidermal water loss, aka TOOL, is something that occurs most rapidly at nighttime. So you lose the most hydration when you're sleeping in your skin, okay? And so that's why I like to sometimes go a little bit overboard with the hydration. I don't think you can do too much hydration. There's no such thing as being too hydrated. You know what I mean? Um, This is also why masking is really popular at nighttime because, again, nighttime is when you're going to lose the most hydration. And so that mask kind of serves as an occlusive to trap all of that hydration in your skin. Do you know what I mean? Okay, next we're going to go in with the Alexa Skin Tranexamic Acid Arbutin Advanced Brightening Serum. It has the magical cocktail of 5%, 3%, 2% of niacinamide, tranexamic acid, and arbutin, alpha arbutin. I love this because, well, first of all, let me be honest with you. I would probably never buy this with my own money, only because there is an alternative to this that is pretty similar in its active ingredients, has that same concentration of niacinamide, tranexamic, and then alpha arbutin, has the same 5.32% concentration, has some different other ingredients and mechanisms at play that are kind of like secondary to its effect or purpose. But it's at a much cheaper price point, and I just feel like this is a little bit overboard for my budget. It's outside of my tax bracket. However, it works wonderfully as an hyperpigmentation prevention product. If if things like exfoliants, retinoids, or vitamin C are too irritating for your skin, and some people it is too irritating, it's too much for their skin to handle, then this is going to be a non irritating way to combat that discoloration. I find that it's especially great at preventing hyperpigmentation once you've started to use this at a consistent basis. And so, for example, let's say, acne is inevitable, irritation is inevitable. Your barrier is going to get broken at some point for some reason. It's just a matter of when. And I feel like when those things happen to your skin, like when you get that discoloration or things that can potentially cause hyperpigmentation, this is going to prevent that from scarring. It's going to prevent it from leaving those dark marks or those, brownish marks on your face. So that's why I love this because I get acne every once in a while. Well, I get acne pretty regularly, actually, and irritation because I have sensitive skin. But this really helps to keep that scarring and discoloration at bay. So I love this product. And the really good thing about this is if you look at the texture, I feel like Alex's Skin does this very often, but a lot of their serums are very great for dry skin. Again, they're really all about the hydration, this brand, and every single serum, well, not every, I would say, let me not say every single serum. I want to say 90% of their serums are that texture. So it's going to hold a lot more hydration, have a little bit more body, And it's great for me and my skin. I don't have oily skin, so I can't really attest to how these products work on those skin types. But again, I think hydration is always a good thing no matter what your skin type is. Okay. We're going to do, again, I like to do 3 pumps, 2 for the face, 1 for the whole neck. Don't forget the back of the neck. I love that this entire stream so far is just me doing my routine. But feel free to interrupt me with questions about your own routine, about your own skincare concerns. These live streams are always meant to be a resource. They're literally called office hours with Cho. So think of them as my office hours. It's a time for you to check in with me, ask me whatever you want to ask. It doesn't have to be skincare related either. It can be finances, fitness, nutrition, or anything that I'm interested in, anything that you're interested in. I may not know about it, but you know. Okay, so anyway, we're gonna go back in with my essence. Again, we're gonna do another layer of the essence. We just want to be hydrated to the gods tonight. Okay. I spent a little time outside today, and it was really cold, and so I want to make sure that that cold front didn't affect my skin tonight by really counteracting that with a lot of hydration. And so again, I'm going in with my toner essence one more time. And again, I really do think that whatever toner you use or essence, put it in a mist bottle. Now, I am a little bit salty because the bottle for this $62 bottle is beautiful. It's gorgeous. So the fact that it's not on my counter is kind of like ridiculous. Like I'm paying for this product. I may just put it on my counter anyway. I don't know. Really, I need to just get a fancier mist bottle. That's really the solution that I need. I need to get a fancier mist bottle. So if anyone knows of a fancy mister, please let me know in the comment section because I would love a recommendation. Something that looks a little bit more bougie than this. I don't care what the price is. Something that looks really great on the counter. Maybe something more vintage. I don't know. But it can't be like a spray bottle. Like no, it can't be like a perfume bottle. I know those are really popular. The spray bottle, the sorry, I'm mixing my words. I know that the perfume bottles are very popular. I don't want that. I want a mist bottle or a spray bottle. That's more of the vintage or stylish, modern, or maybe even Art Deco, something fancy, something cute to sit on my counter. Because this is not the vibe. It's just not the vibe. Okay, so now we've got what? We've got 2 more products to go. We're going with the Vitamin Amazing, Bakucho Night Cream by Wish Trend. Love this product. I love the gentle retinoid. This is a point, I want to say um, 0.05% retinol. And I love it. It's gentle. I feel like it keeps everything at bay. I love the color. I'll show you the color. There's the color right there. It's like a nice yellow color. Retinols are typically yellow, especially the stronger it is. And listen, I know the girls say use a pea-sized amount, but that's not a pea-sized amount, y'all. I know the Poindexter say that. I don't care. Okay, I'm gonna use how much I want to use. As long as it's not a really strong exfoliant, use as much as you want to use, okay? I feel better using more product, okay? And that's the end of that. So yeah, this is the retinol. I love it. It's very gentle. It has that bakucho in there. Bakucho is one of my favorite ingredients because it allows you to use retinoids without those negative effects of retinoids, without that irritation or dryness. I feel like bakucho shines when in combination with retinoids, not as a standalone product. That's my opinion. That's based off of the research I have seen and glanced over. I'm not super convinced of bakucho as a retinol alternative. I think that a lot of studies show bakucho working in conjunction with retinol and retinoids, and I think that's where the sweet spot is. It allows you to use a stronger retinoid without fearing the negative consequences of using that strong retinoid. So that's my opinion. Whatever. So I love I love this. And I will say that it's a very nice formulation. It feels really nice to apply. Um, and I have not experienced any irritation. And as you can see, I'm using on the eyes. This is one of those products that I feel comfortable using on the eyes. I don't know, was I in Gothamista's channel or something? I don't know, but anyway, some way or another, Gothamista replied to me and said, "Oh, I've used it on my eyes and it's not irritating." So, again, the girls, and we're gonna talk about this soon, but the girls trying to sell you an eye cream. Why buy a 0.15 milliliter container of an eye cream when you can get a whole ounce, 1.05 ounce of an eye cream that you can use on your entire face? I don't know. To me, I'm all about the coins, honey. I want to make sure that I'm getting a good value. But yeah, this is the retinol. I love the retinol. And it absorbs really quickly. So we love that. I got one more product to use, and that's it. This is some foreshadowing. This is the Lipid Gold eye cream that just came out by Stratia. It was gifted to me, so I'm very excited to use it. When they first announced that it was an eye cream, I was like, what? Like, I had just got done ranting about eye creams last week about how legitimately overpriced they are when you think about the alternatives that you can be using for your eyes. Now, again, I have used many products on my eyes without fail, and I think I have nice eyes. I don't know about you. I don't feel like I have like really deep bags. You tell me, you be the judge. I don't know, but I do feel like I've been able to use this as an eye cream. I've been able to use this peptide antioxidant moisturizer as an eye cream. I've been able to use even two other products from Stratia. I've been able to use their liquid gold as an eye cream. The liquid gold moisturizer as an eye cream. I was using their peptide moisturizer interface as an eye cream. And so I don't know. I don't know how convinced I am about this being your dedicated eye cream when you can find alternatives that work just as well, at least, as an eye cream. Now, I'll read a little bit of the marketing here for them. Um, Let me just read the marketing for you guys. About this product, Ali says, I took our best-selling Lipid Gold formula and tweaked it for the uniquely delicate skin around the eyes. It has even more skin strengthening goodness plus peptides and algae extract for dark under eye circles. They're saying that their ingredients are going to be repairing, moisturizing, and brightening. Now, again, I don't know. I feel like you can find these attributes in a lot of Stratia's other products, and a lot of other products in general for the eye. So I don't know. They say key lipids strengthen delicate eye skin. Okay. Glycerin and hyaluronic acid plump and hydrate. And then algae extract peptides diminish the appearance of dark circles. I don't know, guys. I'm not convinced about eye creams. Hey, Melinda, I just bought Goals in the Ewa SI peptide cream. Nice! I cannot wait for you to get your hands on them, and I'm super excited to see some results. I know you're gonna love Goals. That is one of my favorite products ever. It's my holy grail exfoliant. I think you're gonna love it, Melinda. Now, like I was saying about Liquid Gold Eye Cream, the gag with this product is it it is literally a more moisturizing version of the Liquid Gold moisturizer. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like they may have missed out on a really great opportunity here to turn this into a Liquid Gold moisturizer, but like for dry skin folk, because Liquid Gold, the moisturizer, is not good enough for my skin as a standalone moisturizer. And so I don't know. I have been using this now for 3 days, and this is, I think, my fourth day. And I'm actually going to use this not as an eye cream, but as my moisturizer because it is that moisturizing. And I'm actually a little bit concerned because I wonder if something being this moisturizing around the eyes would cause something like milia or anything like that. I don't know. I'm not sure. But I'm using this as my moisturizer. It's just that good. It's like Lipid Gold, the moisturizer, but upgraded for dry skin. So I'm most likely going to be out of this like within a month because it's 0.15 mils. So I mean, what the hell can you do with that? So I don't know. It feels amazing, guys. This is like, and I'm gonna be really intentional about using this under the eye. Really intentional about. But when I tell you this is luxurious on the face. This eye cream is luxe on the face. So I don't know, Stratia. Y'all are gonna have to give this to me in a 1 ounce packaging. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to give me the eye cream in a 1 ounce packaging. Please. Please. It can't be any lower of a shelf life as Lipid Gold, the moisturizer, right? It can't be any less of an expiration date. So just give it to us in a bigger package because I would use that on my entire face. I don't know. It feels it's everything I want in a moisturizer from Stratia. Okay? It truly is. It is very luxe. Ugh, it's great. And I'm gonna use a little bit of the. I'm gonna use the Alice's Skin moisturizer on my neck. Okay. I'll answer your question in a second, Melinda. I just can't really see without my glasses on. Oh, I know a lot of people saying. Oh yeah. Oh, about the eye cream. Oh my God, the eye cream needs to be 1 ounce. I'm sorry. I'm not buying that shit just for the eyes. I'm not. I can't. I'm not doing that. Like, I don't think I'll ever buy the eye cream because I don't know. I'm not. I don't believe in eye cream. Sorry. I've talked about this. But I just don't. And maybe because I'm at the age where I don't need them. Like, I have really good genetics, and whatever I've been doing has been working. So I don't know if that's why I'm just not into the vibe of the whole eye cream thing. But I just feel like what I've been doing so far has been working so far, so why change it? You know what I mean? Why change it? Okay, now we're done with the routine. That's the whole routine, guys. Let me not be naked anymore. Um, okay. We're not naked anymore. I'm not gonna get banned from YouTube. I use Lily Un Astora in winter. It's hella rich. Then add LG2. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, I think the LG is fantastic. It's a great product. I think it is, for me, it's very multi-purpose. I use it as a serum, and I think mixing that with a more moisturizing product is a great thing. I know that a lot of Stratia fans are a big fan of the egg method, and that's when you do one pump of the peptide moisturizer interface, and then you put a pump of the LG in the middle of that, you create like an egg. The LG is the yolk. The peptide interface is the outside, the white part of the egg, and that's what they call the egg method, which is great. It does make a very complete moisturizer for someone with dry skin specifically. It's great. Um, but sometimes I just want one moisturizer. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't want to mix. I don't want to be playing chemist, like chemist show. I don't want to do that all the time. So I get it. But this eye cream, for people that love an eye cream, it's a win. It's gonna be a win as long as it delivers on the results that they promise. It's gonna be a big win. But for me, it didn't move the needle whatsoever. If anything, it made me really wish that this was the original liquid gold. That's what this product has done. If anything, I wish that this product was the first liquid gold and they actually reversed and made the original liquid gold the eye serum. That's what I think. But what do I know? I look good. Oh my, I look really good. Brianna uses it that way, the egg, but she's going to need the thick Lily Oon or similar. We are all in Houston, humidity and dry. Yeah, probably. Hopefully Brianna's doing well, by the way. Hopefully she's doing well. We'll have to get into the DMs and talk about what's been happening in your life. Because I'm interested. I want to know what's been happening, what's been transpiring, how are you doing, how's the family, how's the kids. I want to know all the things. You said she's great. Well, that's good. Awesome. I love to hear it. Hey Phoenix, how are you? You just missed. You'll have to rewatch the stream earlier after we're done. But I went over my entire evening routine right here live. I Because I was running late. I was running late, and I could only wash my face um, before the stream started. So you went to Sephora and Ulta. Oh, what did you guys get at Ulta and Sephora? Tell me everything. I was just talking about this too, about Sephora in general, and about how I don't really shop in physical stores. Tell me how that I know that that is an experience, especially for people that want to try things out and they want guidance. Um, but I don't want to be bothered, and I maybe it's different for me because I feel like an expert I feel like I know what I'm looking for. I don't need anyone's help. I can pick up my own products. Do you know what I mean? Um, Tell me what'd you get? Tell me what you got, Melinda. What was some of the favorite things you got that you're most excited to use, and what did Brianna get? Phoenix, you are good. Hope I am doing well. I'm doing very well. I love that I'm doing these lives again. I feel really good about doing these weekly lives. And again, these are just office hours. So ask me any question you want about any topic. This does not have to be skincare related. It can be about current events. It can be about um, fitness, finances, nutrition. These are all things I'm interested in that I feel like I have some level of knowledge about. Whatever you want to know, let's talk about it. You're starting your evening routine shortly. Just got off of work. How many steps are in your routine tonight? That's what I want to know. How many steps? Because I had one, I had two, I had three, 4, 5, 6. Well, I used 8 products to be. I used 8 products. I did use 8 products. I feel that's kind of embarrassing that I used that long of a routine. You don't need that long of a routine, but that's what I did tonight, just for funsies. She bought Armani foundation, House Labs concealer, mascara, Lawless lip mask. Oh, I got the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Tint. Bree loaded up as she leaves for a trip soon. Oh, where's she going? Is she going for a long trip? And also, guys, I am trying to plan an international trip for next winter. Not this upcoming winter, because I'm broke. But I'm trying to plan an international trip for next winter. Please give me all of your ideas about where to go. I want to know, where should I go? Somewhere has to be somewhere warm. Like, I'm talking east. Okay? So don't tell me to go to like Barcelona when it's going to be in the 50s and 60s. Don't tell me that. Tell me somewhere that's going to be hot slash warm um, during the months of December and January. I want to know. She leaves for Florida to her dad's boat. Well, that'll be fun. Good for her. Good for her. Oh, the weather is just perfect down in Florida right now, too. Well, it's becoming more bearable because their summer is atrocious. Their summertime absolutely atrocious. Okay, um, but their winter down there, their late fall, just glorious weather. Glorious weather. So good for her. Good for her. Tell her that hyaluronic acid. Well, she probably got a whole bunch of stuff, but hyaluronic acid. I'll tell you, I've never been like a big HA stan, but when I am in Florida, hyaluronic acid is that girl because she sucks up all the humidity and she uses that to her disposal. It's like a super soaker all over your face. It's wonderful. I need more to go on Southern Caribbean. I mean, I listen. I'm actually an open book. Again, the only requirement is that the weather is warm. And I mean, we need 70s and 80s. Maybe high 60s as a low is what we want. We want a very because I'm from Ohio. Melinda, you don't have these problems, okay? You are from Houston, Texas. So you don't know what this is like. Living in winter in Ohio, it's a thing. It's a challenge. It is a test of patience and fortitude and perseverance. You don't get it, Melinda. And so I like to leave after Christmas. Usually I leave after Christmas and I take a 2 week vacation. Now, historically, for the last almost 8 years, I have stayed down in Florida, Miami Beach, for 2 weeks. Okay. However, Joe is broke. I'm broke. I have no money. So I'm probably not vacationing at all. Right? This is going to be like a year of like, let's really count our coins. Let's go into the piggy bank and start putting coins back in the piggy bank. Okay. And that doesn't involve a vacation. So, especially because when I don't know about anyone else, no offense to anyone else, but when I vacation, I don't vacation on a budget. If I'm gonna be on vacation, I'm gonna be on vacation. I'm not watching my wallet. I'm not counting. Well, can I go to the fancy place? Can I afford? I'd rather stay home. Okay. I have to budget on a daily basis in my regular life. I'm not gonna be on a budget when I'm on vacation. I'd rather stay my ass home. So that's where I'm not vacationing this year. I'd rather just wait until next year when I can really afford to go on a vacation. And because I'm going to be foregoing this vacation, I might as well do a big and take an international trip. So again, the only caveat is that it has to be somewhere very warm. It has to be somewhere like an escape from the winter time. I want to get away from the winter time for 2 weeks and really enjoy myself. Australia. Ooh, Australia. Ooh, Sydney, Perth. Okay. I worked Midwest while at KPMG. Oh, you get it. Okay, girl, but you get it. Okay, well then you get it then. Um, yes, it needs to be somewhere. Okay, Australia. I didn't even think about that. Grand Cayman is my favorite scuba deep sea fishing trips around to Cayman. Cayman. Where is Cayman? I don't know. Sorry, I'm ignorant. I don't know my. I don't know my maps, my geography. Where are the Cayman Islands? Is that like Pacific Islands or something? Is that like an Asian island? I don't know. I have no idea. Phoenix says tonight is exfoliating night. I double cleanse, lactic acid, Revectin active. Oh, I love Revectin active treatment lotion. Love that. That shit lasts forever. By the way, that Phoenix that lasts forever. I got that product, and I kid you not, it lasted me at least 4 months. Minimum 4 months. I want to say 5 months that lasted me. Swear to God. The Osmosis MD Catalyst AC. That sounds like a chemical reaction. The Hylamine Sub Q Skin and Pyeongkang Yul ATO Cream. Blue Label. What's that? That's some K Beauty right there. That sounds like K Beauty to me. Oh, Cayman is south of Cuba. Didn't know that. Okay. I should be writing these down. Let me write these down as ideas. I'm gonna write these down as ideas in my mind. And by write them down, I mean put them in my Notion book. So you say Cayman Islands, basically Cuba, and then Australia. And you said Sydney or Perth. Okay. Those are great ideas. Thank you, Melinda. Oh, that's it? 2 hours from Houston on Southwest? Oh, that's kind of sexy. Catalyst AC11 is DNA repair serum. I'm about to look that up too. Catalyst AC11. Okay, there it is. By Osmosis Beauty. Ooh, girl. I guess we love a luxury product. Has vitamin C. Let's check out these ingredients. It has L-ascorbic acid. Okay. Mmm. Honeysuckle. Honeysuckle extract. That sounds interesting. A lot of honeysuckle in here. Interesting. And you love it. You love it? It's British. Lovely. Look up 7 Mile Beach. Clearest waters ever. Okay? 7 Mile Beach. Now, when I'm down in Miami Beach, which is my favorite place in the world, I wish I could live there. I wish I had a place there to live half the year. But I love to run up and down Ocean Drive, the Ocean Drive Boulevard, the boardwalk on the east coast of Miami Beach. I love it. Now it's much, 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 much longer than 7 miles, but I usually run at least 6 miles. I usually run about 6 miles when I run. So 7 Mile Beach sounds right up my alley. 6 mile run, one mile rest. Sounds great. Osmosis MD line, love it. Interesting. And it's sold out too, Phoenix. It's sold out. Hmm. Yeah, that product is sold out. So it must be the girls must be loving it, right? There is a Ritz Carlton, but I love the Plantana condos. The Plantana condos. Ooh, sounds ritzy. No pun intended. Okay, Melinda, that sounds nice. Thank you for these recommendations. I love this. I love this. If you have any other ideas of international trips I can take for about 2 weeks, where it's warm, it needs to be warm. Now the Caribbean is going to be on there too. There is some interest in Dominican Republic. And to be honest, I feel like the DR is very cheap. I feel like it's a very cheap place to visit as an American internationally. So I feel like that might be a really good choice to be out of the country, but not spend a ton of money and be able to like enjoy myself. I wonder about Mexico City. I do have a friend that is down in Mexico City right now. However, the last I checked, the last I checked, the girls were getting pico de gallo down in Mexico. And I don't say that lightly. Like they were really getting chopped up into pieces down in Mexico. Right? I mean, like the gang violence has like been crazy. They're like killing Americans and people are coming up missing and bodies are being hidden and chopped up and just that's what I heard. I mean, I'm not crazy. And I can say this because earlier this year I had a bachelorette party to attend, and in the big group chat in the email, they gave all these different locations. They gave Mexico. They gave oh my god, I forget where we ended up going. Ugh. Um, it's in North Carolina. Now, what's the name of the place in North Carolina? You got to be kidding me. Asheville. It was Asheville, North Carolina, Mexico, and I forget the third place. I forget the third place. But regardless, when I saw Mexico on that list, I did my research and I emailed all the girls and I said, listen, I will not be going to Mexico because I'm not trying to be chopped liver down in Mexico for a bachelorette party. I'm just not. And so at the time that we were planning the party, um, someone had just showed up, come up missing. Some American had just come up missing down in Mexico. Now again, I don't know what parts of Mexico. Mexico's a big country. There's a lot of states down there, or provinces, or whatever they call them, down in Mexico. There's a lot of shit going on down there. Um, there's a lot of shit going on. But regardless, I said, listen, girls, I will not be partaking in any Mexico trip with what is going on right now. I mean, I can't do it. Um, Costa Rica. Okay, let me do Costa Rica. No idea where Costa Rica is, by the way. That's Is it Mexican? Is it Mexican or just a Latin American country? Cabo, that's Mexico? Okay. And then I heard also that if you're going to be in Mexico, just stay at the resorts. Like go book a vacation at the resort and don't leave. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. But it's their own government, so it's a Latin American country. Okay. Okay. What about Brazil? I'm gonna put Brazil in there. Let's get adventurous. I'm gonna put Brazil in there. Portuguese is kind of like the uglier version of Spanish. It really sounds crazy to me, but yeah, Brazil is cute. I don't think Spain is going to be warm enough because I looked it up because I got really good tickets. Well, I found good tickets to Barcelona, which is one of the very few Spanish cities I have not been to yet. But it was like 50s, and it's like, why am I leaving winter to go to like late fall? That doesn't make sense. Uruguay, that's a Latin American country. What's down in Uruguay though? I can't even pronounce that word. Uruguay. It almost sounds like you are a gay, but Uruguay. Hmm. Um, what's so impressive about that? You gotta convince me before I put that on my list. Tell me some tea about Uruguay. It's a rich people getaway. Well, I'm not rich, so so I don't know. I don't know how that applies to me. Um, because if I was rich, I'd be going somewhere this winter. Uruguay. But I want to be where the rich people reside. Maybe I can find a connection down there. I can maybe find somebody that wants to, support my lifestyle. I don't know. Absolutely. You know what? Convince. Convince. You're a gay. Convinced. Easy. This is a great. This is great. I love that we're spending my office hours helping me. The goal of my office hours on YouTube every week is to help you guys. But you listen, if you guys don't have anything for me to help you guys out with or give opinions about, I'll take the time. I'll take it. I'll take the help. So Uruguay. And okay, so I have a list. Um okay. Italy. Sardinian. I've heard of Sardinia. Do they have a lot of seafood though? Because one thing, I'll be honest. I'll be very honest. I think I would hate the fucking food in Italy. I don't like Italian food. I'm not, it's not the tea for me. Italian food is not my vibe. I rarely eat at Italian restaurants. I can count on my hand how many times I've eaten Italian food this year. One hand. I don't really like Italian food. Pizza, trash. Pasta, okay. And the way it makes me feel after eating it, it's not worth eating just okay food. No, I mean, I just. But if they have a lot of seafood in Italy, since they're like surrounded by ocean, I can do that. I can maybe make that work. They got some seafood dishes that I can really dive in. Then I can consider putting them on my list. But I'm not gonna be eating pasta for 2 weeks straight. Okay, I can't do it. Now I tend. Hey kid, welcome to the stream. I. This is gonna sound crazy. This is gonna sound crazy. But I do love to work out while I'm on vacation. I work out every day that I'm on vacation. I wake up, I usually go to the coffee shop or to get a smoothie or something like that. And then I go for like a 6 mile run. I work out outdoors. I do like I'm like really in my fitness era when I'm on vacation. Um So maybe it would work with the whole pasta. I don't know. Lots of tomatoes, basil, beef, cheeses, fruits. Yeah, lots of seafood. Okay. Then I'll put Italy, specifically Sardinia, um, on my list. And I'll be checking the weather on all these things. I don't know. I'm a little nervous because if Spain is too cold during that time period, I'm afraid Italy might be also too cold. Kid, what we're doing right now is typically the office hours are supposed to be all about you and what your needs are. You're coming to visit me during my office hours, okay? However, what it has turned into today, since no one has any questions for me, is helping me to decide what international trip I'll be going on next winter. Not this winter, next winter. So we're talking the day after Christmas, I'm flying out somewhere, you know, somewhere nice, out of the US, out of this fucking hellhole. Only caveat is it has to be warm. It has to be at least a low of 65 and a high of like 80s. So somewhere between 65 and 80s is the temperature range that we're looking for. Um, yeah, I mean, I love Spain. I've been to Spain a couple times already, and I love it. I love Toledo. I love Sevilla. I love Granada. Madrid is okay. A little dirty. It's a city. I mean, it's okay. But I loved Sevilla. I loved Granada. But I had never been to Barcelona, so I do want to go to Barcelona. I do. I've always wanted to go to Ibiza as well. It's a party island. I definitely always wanted to go there. Um, I think there is a fitness trip in the Canary Islands. My Brit and Scot friends met there. Ooh, interesting. Canary Islands. Well, let me put that on the list too. And I'll look them all up when I have some time and see what's really going on. What's the weather like? I'll figure it out. I guess another way to dial down is what you do when you plan on doing there. Is it just getting some massages and drinks in different view or some hiking or listen, kid, I'll be 100% honest with you guys. When I'm on vacation, I don't do shit. And I don't want to do shit either. Honestly, when I typically vacation, I behave like a local without a job. So what I mean is I'm going grocery shopping, I'm going to coffee shops, I'm going to smoothie shops, I'm exercising, I'm walking random places, um, I'm mailing postcards. I'm really doing I'm really doing a lot of random, like mundane things. When I vacation, I don't want to sightsee. I don't give a fuck about monuments or history. I don't care. I don't care. I just don't. I'm not sightseeing. I'm not touring the city. I don't care about the history of the city that I'm in. I just don't. I'm just being honest and transparent. I'm not one of those people that care that much about the history of what's going on wherever I'm at. I'm there to relax. I'm there to have freedom. I'm there to not have a schedule. I'm there to just live. That's it. That's how I vacation. That's how I vacation all my life. Um, I'm not even really interested in like going to a museum. I just want to have a good coffee shop, a good smoothie shop, and a good place to run. That's all I really need. And if they have a beach, I can lay out on the beach. I don't even really get into the water. I just want to lay out in the beach and get some sun, get a tan. I know that the skincare girls are gonna drag me, but Joe, tanning is not good for your skin's health. Well, I don't care. I like to look darker, and when I'm on vacation, I love to tan. Okay, so yeah, that's the tea. Um, that's how I vacation. If that makes sense, kid. That's how I vacation. Now I'm not judging how anyone else vacations. That's how I vacation. Yeah, so I guess another caveat is it has to be walkable. Well, I guess it doesn't have to be walkable, but I don't want to have to rent a car. I definitely don't want to spend a large amount of my time in fucking traffic. Because I do enough of that in Columbus, Ohio. Okay? Um, so for sure, pick something that's easy to access those local spots. Since some places they are resorts in certain area and shopping centers. Yeah, that's nice. That's yeah. Are you a cruise type of person, aka sailing? I love a cruise. I do love a cruise. Um, I would consider a cruise. I really would. I'd consider a cruise. And the reason why I like now the last time I've been on a cruise, I was 16. I think I was 16. So I was not an adult at the time. I drank alcohol, but I was not an adult. So it might be a different experience. But what I remember about that experience is there was no like there was no need to do stuff. Like there was activities that you could willingly choose to do, but you didn't have to. So you could just be like a slug the entire week if you wanted to, which is what I chose to do. And I did meet some people. I did like the camaraderie that you ended up building with other cruise goers. That's interesting because it's not like a typical vacation where you go to New York City and you're running around and you meet random people and that's just that. A cruise, you see the same bitches day after day after day. And something about that is really connecting because you're all in it together and you end up making bonds. And it's so interesting that you bring that up because I am still friends with someone that I met on that cruise when I was 16 years old. Her name is Amanda. I almost said her last name. Not me doxing the girls on here. Sorry. Her name is Amanda. But I met Amanda as a 16-year-old, and we're still friends to this day. Now we're not good friends. We're not, but we kind of went through the college process at the same time. Because again, we were both 16. We exchanged AOL Instant Messenger. You kid, you and me are the same age, so you know how this goes. We exchanged AOL Instant Messenger names, and we kept in contact. And she actually ended up going to a school in Ohio. We were both from Ohio, so anyway, we're friends. So I love the camaraderie that you can build from going on a cruise and meeting random strangers from the rest of the world. And you can end up making actual friendships with strangers. Whereas when you're on a typical vacation, that is less likely. It can still happen, but it's less likely. Bougie cruise, not carnival, smaller, elegant selling. Listen, yeah, no, we're not doing carnival. Trash. Trash. I hear that those are major party, low budget, like out of control ragers. Not for me. Um, my skin looks really good. I love the look you have after a good routine. It's wonderful. But you know what? Maybe there's an international cruise we can hop on. I don't know. International cruise. I don't know. Maybe. If I was on a sailboat, they are gonna put my ass to work because Daddy was a Grand Prix sailor. Oh wow! So you're a boat girl. You're a boat girl. You've always grown up around. Where were you raised, Melinda? Where was your dad? Did you live like down south or the East Coast? Give me some history here, cause this is interesting. Give me a little bit of history here. This is interesting. Not Google. Let me Google them then. Absolutely. Jenna Temple. Don Jenna Temple. He was originally from Houston. Okay. Um, the girls are trying. Let me. I mean. I mean. I mean. I don't know which one he is. I'm trying to figure it out. Okay, Dragon Class, Olympics, North American, Sailed New York, Yacht Club, all. Oh, okay, okay. That will help probably. Ooh. Galveston Bay Cruising Association. Meet the crew. So your dad was a big timer. That's pretty awesome. So you grew up on the boats. That's cool. That's very cool. Who's this person? And horses, your hobby. Well, that's nice. That's really nice. I knew you were a horse girl, but a horse girl and a boat girl. That's pretty cute. Pretty cute. He got major, big time one Admiral's Cup. Oh, I don't know exactly what that all entails, but I do know that that's a major honor. The Admiral's Cup. I think I definitely heard of that in some context of it being very important and very prestigious. So obviously your dad had a lot of talent. Well, guys, it has been over an hour, and because we don't have a lot of questions, I do want to um, end the stream soon. If we don't have questions, if we have questions for me, then let's talk about it. But if we're not going to have questions, I have some content I can make. I know one of those things I want to make tonight is a video about my favorite vitamin C L-ascorbic acid alternatives. So I'll be talking about that soon in a video. Absolutely, guys. Thank you so much for coming in during my office hours. Hey, Chow. We've got a late viewer. What's going on? I was just going to end the stream, but if you have questions, Chow, I'm available. What is your live stream? Okay, what is my live stream? So let's talk about what my live stream is. So, my name is Cho, and this is a weekly live stream where I want to chat about whatever you want to talk about. Okay. So, typically, my content surrounds or is involved or related to skincare, commentary. But if you follow me in any capacity on social media, you will know that I'm interested in a wide variety of topics, including but not limited to fitness, healthy eating slash nutrition, financial literacy, handling your finances, um, politics. Sometimes I can be very, very opinionated. So beware if you ask my opinion, because I'll tell you straight shooter, no chaser. I'll tell you what I think about things. Um, or skincare. We can talk about skincare. You can ask me whatever questions you want. Again, this is office hours. So if you know what office hours are, it is typically a period that a professor will set aside to answer whatever questions his students might have. So these are my office hours. So it does. Yeah, if you go into my YouTube page, child, you will see a lot of commentary videos on the skincare industry. So these videos can range from like talking about influencers and how untrustworthy they typically are. We can talk about skincare brands and how some of them are going out of business and why they're under criticism. We talk about that. Um, we talk about some business development and the ups and downs of different skincare brands, like Glossier, for example. They've had a very tumultuous history, and I've evaluated that history on my channel from a business mindset. Um, I do like to consider myself to be a consumer advocate. I really want people to feel empowered when they go to reach in their wallet to make a purchase when it comes to skincare products. And I think that involves shedding light on things that are not always very transparent to consumers. So you'll find a lot of videos as it relates to that. Commentary are descriptions. Yes, commentary is like descriptions slash opinions. So I'm giving you my personal opinion and speculation as it relates to a lot of different topics. What is the short meaning of empower? To empower means to give confidence. So it means to make you feel good about a decision that you're getting ready to make. So, for example, if let's say you want to buy from a skincare brand that is not lying to you. You want to make sure that you can believe a skincare brand, then some of my videos might tell you some skincare brands that are indulging in not so trustworthy marketing. Maybe some of the marketing doesn't leave in all of the facts. Or maybe they are intentionally misleading you as a consumer to make you believe one thing when it's actually a completely other thing when it comes to their products. Yeah, empower to give confidence. Yes. What is your first language? If it's not English, I'm interested now. Hi, cute single. Ooh, cute single. How are you? Is Naturium good, bad, or may? Okay, loaded question here. Um, I'll answer your question, Armani, in a second. Is Naturium good, bad, or I'll say this. I have not tried enough products to tell you whether they're good, bad, or meh. What I will tell you is I'll never buy a Naturium product in my entire life. And that is because of the egregious start of the brand. Now, I know some of the girls are going to say, but Chow, that was so long ago. Why are you holding a grudge? It's because I fucking can. And it's because there are brands that did not start off like that. So for me, this is my opinion. Why would I trust a brand with my money? Oh my God, I'm so sorry, guys. The drama. Sorry, my 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 gimbal is. I'm just gonna hold it like this. Don't worry, guys. I'm just gonna hold it. Um, why would I trust a brand that has already proven that they are not as trustworthy as other brands? Why would I do that? It doesn't make any sense to me. Um, Now, other people have forgiven them. It's totally okay. I respect you to make the choices that you want to make, but for me, I think that there is no reason to risk my money with a brand that I don't trust when there are plenty of other brands that I do trust and or other brands that have not had the same genesis that Notorium has had. Also, I hear lots of mixed reviews about the brand overall in terms of their efficacy. I hear a lot of good things from influencers. I don't hear many good things from average consumers about the brand, which to me, it says that the brand is mostly supported by influencer marketing. That's my opinion. Sorry, that's my long answer to a complicated question. How did they start? So, Chow Notorium is a very popular skincare brand. Can you please read my comments? Say Eggy or Reggie? Reggie. What is Notorium? Notorium is a skincare brand. They started off where Susan Yara was pretending. I use that word lightly because some would use the word lying, but I want to use the word pretending. Susan Yara was pretending to not be associated with the brand when it first came out. She's an influencer and she was like, oh my God, I got this PR from this brand called Naturium and they're so great and I love them and blah, 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 blah. And like, they're the best. This is the best moisturizer I've ever used. Oh my God. They sent me this product for free in PR. And then later on, she's like, surprise, I'm the owner of Naturium. So what she did was illegal, number one, allegedly. And number two, it was definitely unethical. So she basically pretended to not own a brand that she owned. What do you mean they sent you this product in PR? You own the fucking brand. You sent yourself these products, Susan Yara. You can't make this shit up. I personally cannot stand Naturium because of Susan Yara. I haven't bought a single item from that brand, never will. There are so many good brands out there that I like to support. Me too, Phoenix. I just follow her makeup artist, Nikki L.A. Rove, and I love her. And let me say this. Let me say this. Now, you just heard me rant about Naturium. I actually enjoy watching Susan Yara. I think she has a great personality. What's the word I want to use? Magnanimous. She has a very magnanimous personality, very magnetic, very very what's the word I want to use? She is very. I just love her personality. It's an infectious personality. Maybe she's a sociopath. I don't know. She's good. She's a good people person, and I love people like her in terms of personality. She looks great on camera. She's beautiful. She has a beautiful family. I think I love her sense of humor. I love her snark on Instagram. She defends herself, and I love that. I love a feisty bitch. I love it. Always defend yourself against these crazy people online. And so I do watch her, I do follow her, and I love her. And maybe I have a very crazy level of I have a crazy ability to compartmentalize my emotions and feelings. But I will never support Naturium as a skincare brand. But I will always love Susan Yara as an influencer, and as a creator, and as someone that is entertaining to me. And I know that doesn't make any sense, but that's the story, and that's how I feel. And I mean, take it or leave it. I don't know, but I'll never buy a product from Susan Yara's brand. I never will. You can't stand watching her. A secretary is someone who work in the office. A secretary doesn't necessarily work in the office, but they do office. Well, I guess you're right. It's someone that works in the office. A secretary. This is like, I'm like so honored. Are you using me to learn English? This is like, I'm kind of digging this. Um, yeah, a secretary does office duties. They can sometimes, um, I kind of want to charge this fucking gimbal. My gimbal went dead, by the way. That's why I'm having issues. This is a gimbal, and it holds my phone upright. And all my skincare products. Yeah. Anyway, I kind of want to charge this. Um, in case we end up being here for a long time and like, let me put this over here. Is that fine? Okay, that's fine. Where? Okay, here it is. Sorry, guys. I'm so sorry that this stream just got really chaotic. I'm so sorry. I am actually sorry. But technical difficulties. This has never like done this before. Like it's never like died like that. I was trying to charge it earlier. Okay. Anyway, here we are. Sorry. I don't watch her. I found her because I was searching for videos relating to melasma. Am I telling you too many vocab? No, 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 no. You're not, child. Not at all. Not at all. Phoenix, I love muesli for Melissa and sunspots. I had a lot. Also, Dermalure has a new discoloration serum, but without hydroquinone. I'm telling you, you need to pick up Level. So the product I was talking about earlier, that is basically the Allies of Skin Advanced Brightening Serum that I think is better than, well, I won't say better, but a product that I would purchase before this one is the Level Serum by Regimen Lab. Again, it has that key 5% niacinamide, 3% tranexamic acid, and 2% alpha arbutin in there formulated. The only difference with this between this and the advanced brightening serum is that the advanced brightening serum is much more hydrating. Now, the only reason why I prefer this is because it's a lot cheaper, and typically in my routines, I'm already hydrating a lot with other products. So this doesn't necessarily have to be as hydrating as I would like it to be. I definitely love this for hyperpigmentation. It's non-irritating, it absorbs really quickly, and it really helps to keep hyperpigmentation and discoloration at bay. So look that up. And I do have a discount code. It's not affiliated, which is strange. That's a Patreon video, but I don't get paid anything from using that code. But you can use code THATCHO, THATCHO, to get, I want to say, a 15% discount on all Regimen Lab products. Um, what's in Level? So what's in Level? Again, like I said, the most important things that's in Level is that trifecta of hyperpigmentation fighting ingredients. It's 5% niacinamide, 3% tranexamic acid, and then 2% alpha arbutin. That's the holy trinity, in my opinion, when it comes to fighting discoloration from a non-irritating point of view. Now, I think that discoloration is the single most difficult skincare concern to tackle. However, I think it's really important to tackle it from a multi-purpose, multifaceted way. And I think that type of product, I don't care what product you use, but that trinity of ingredients is really helpful in a non-irritating way. I like to use it in conjunction with an exfoliant, with a retinoid, and I think that's a really good way to attack hyperpigmentation over the long period. If you want to add a vitamin C, you can, or a vitamin C alternative, you can. But I think that trinity of ingredients, an exfoliant, maybe mandelic acid or glycolic acid or whatever your favorite exfoliant is, not BHA, you want an AHA, and then a retinoid over the long period of time. I think that those three products will eventually lift your discoloration. Um, Callie says, "Where do I live?" Ohio. Where do you live, Callie? I live in Ohio, the heart of it all. Columbus, Ohio, specifically. Melinda, my melasma is doing a lot better thanks to products like Timeless Vitamin C 10%, May Love Fade Away. Ooh, are you the one that told me to try Fade Away? I need to try Fade Away. Someone told me last week to try Fade Away, and it's in my to buy list. Haven't gotten around to it yet. These are my powerhouse products to brighten my melasma. Nice. Levi says, Jesus is king. He loves y'all so, so, so much. Stay blessed, y'all. Thank you so much for the well wishes, Levi. Mwah. Thank you, Jesus. Child says, what is redemption? Redemption is when you have been forgiven or vindicated or supported, especially after a time of weakness or strife or negativity. So redemption is like being redeemed, being forgiven for something, being vindicated, being proven right, or being proven justified. Look at me, English professor Cho. I can barely speak English. Why not kojic acid? May love is awesome. I don't have a lot of experience with kojic acid, Melinda. So I'm not saying um, that it doesn't work. I only recommend products that I have actually used myself. I don't pretend to know everything about skincare, but I do know what works for my skin. Okay? So, kojic acid, I'm not sure. I don't have a lot of experience with kojic acid. I hear a lot of good things about it in terms of being a brightening ingredient, but I don't have a lot of personal use or experience with the product, so I do not recommend it. I try really hard to not recommend products that I have not used. Blessed back. Yes, that was me. Yep, great. Oh, thanks, Kai. Thank you. They're great. I love these new glasses because they are a tortoise design. They're a tortoise style. So the tortoise style for glasses is nothing new. It's very traditional, actually. But what I love about these Warby Parker tortoise glasses is that they are a different color. They're not the typical like brown that you see in tortoise glasses. They're like a more of a magenta slash red slash purple. There's a lot going on. And when you look at them, when the light hits them, notice notice the change in color as the light reflects in the glasses. I love this so much. So when you're walking in the sun and people are looking at you strut down the street, they're noticing the hue of the colors of the glasses change as the light reflects in different parts of the glasses. So I love it for that reason. And the shape is nice too. I love it. Redemption is when you've been forgiven. Yes. Phoenix says, yes, I was the one that recommended Fade Away. Okay, great. I have not forgotten. I am looking so forward to trying that product out. I think, yeah, chow. They're a great shape, right? They're a great shape. I like the shape. They feel great. And I just love, again, I love the fact that they are a classic design with a very modern color. Do you know what I mean? It's a classic design with a tortoise. It's tortoise design. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up and see. I'll link you guys. I'll link you guys. See if I can find it on Warby Parker. Um, I don't know why not many people using Altrino lotion tretinoin. I find them so much less irritating than cream. Phoenix, I'll be honest with you. I'm not fucking with Tret ever. I'm just not. It's not for me. I don't think I'm too afraid of the potential for irritation. Now, I'm a strong believer that irritation of any kind is the gateway to every single skincare concern. Okay? That's my opinion. That's my opinion. Okay? Um, why why are they all dark? That's okay. This is weird. This is weird. Sorry, y'all. I'm like trying to find this stuff for y'all. This Warby Parker glass. Let me just look up Warby Parker in my email, and maybe it will pop up. Oh, it did. Yeah. Hughes. This is the Hughes. This is the Hughes wide fig tortoise. Let me see if I can click it. They don't sell it anymore. Sorry, guys. They don't sell it anymore. This frame is not available. Look at me with a limited edition pair of Warby Parker glasses. This was the Hughes wide fig tortoise. So they're calling this color fig. They're using this color. They're calling it fig. Like I was saying though, Phoenix, I I never see myself starting tretinoin. I just don't see it. First of all, I have great skin. Okay? I have great skin, especially for my age. I'm 33 years old. About to be 30. Am I 33? Yeah, no, I'm 30. Let me forgetting. I'm 33 years old, okay? I look fucking good for 33. Okay? I think I'm doing all right. Um Again, I really do believe that Tret is great, but I also think that preventing irritation at all cost is just really paramount to me and my skincare concerns. I think that irritation leads to acne scarring, it leads to discoloration, it leads to hyperpigmentation, it leads to acne, it leads to redness, it leads to dryness, it leads to um, clogged pores. I mean, irritation is the gateway into any and every skincare concern. And so, for me, and in my head, I think to myself, well, Cho, why would you ever use a product that has the potential to irritate your skin? It just seems counterproductive to me because when your barrier is weakened, the let the floodgates open. You know what I mean? Now, if it's great for you and it's not irritating the skin and it's not drying your skin out and it's doing what it's doing, tints across the board, then great. But for me, I don't even want to risk it. I don't want to invest money in a product that's going to irritate my skin and that I have to wrestle with. I don't want to have to wrestle with tretinoin. I just don't. I'm in my retinol era right now. I'm using the vitamin A amazing Bakucho night cream. Love this so much. It's very gentle. It's at the lowest amount of retinol you can get, 0.05%, I think. But it's been great. It's been great. Um, anyway, sorry for the rant. How do you use the phrase redemption? Wait. Child, my daughter Jordan may never offer me redemption. Oh God, here we go. Tret doesn't both. that. Oh my God, not that being the sentence, Melinda. Tret doesn't bother me, but I use so much Korean hydrating shit first. Maybe the Tret is made. That's probably right. No, Melinda. If you have the proper routine that's very hydrating, very barrier boosting, then tretinoin can work very well for you um, and minimize the impact. So I don't know. I mean, it's all based on what you can do with your skin and what you feel most comfortable with. You are two, yeah, okay. Oh, you're 35? I didn't know that, kid. I know you do, man. I'm starting at 63. Well, it's never too late, Melinda. Never too late. How do I use the word redemption in a sentence? Anthony Reyes says you can be a teacher, I think. Oh, thank you, Anthony. I appreciate that. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Hopefully, you're getting some value from this. If you are getting value, definitely hit the subscribe button because I do these live streams every Sunday. No, it's not Sunday. Well, it is Sunday, but it's Saturday. I do these live streams every Saturday at 11 p.m. Eastern. It's just my office hours. You can ask me whatever questions you want. I specialize in skincare, obviously, but I do have a really big interest in other topics like fitness, nutrition. I actually went to school and I went to college for nutrition, so I'm really into like food and eating healthy, having a more holistic lifestyle, a more preventable diet when it comes to disease. So nutrition, fitness. I have a nice ass. I do squats. I can get you a nice ass too if you want one. And then I also love financial literacy. I'm broke right now, but I know how to have money too. So I like investing my money. I like that stuff. We can talk about that. We can really talk about whatever you want. Office hours are all about you and your needs. So come back, subscribe. I appreciate you. Melinda says Maylove has a gorgeous retinaldehyde. I know. I think Maylove, what do they call it? The midnight something? They were the first. I want to say Maylove was one of the first to put retinaldehyde on the market. They were one of the first girls to come up with a retinaldehyde that was actually effective, that didn't like, is it encapsulated? I don't know if it's encapsulated or not, but I feel like they were one of the first girls to really make it somewhat stable in their formulation, and they did a really good job. I think they have a cult following. I want to say that their retinol is what kind of put them on the map, at least in my eyes. That was the first time I heard of them. Tret is definitely not for everyone. How do I use the word child? We went over redemption. Using the word redemption in a sentence. Um, I quit my job because of. Oh wait, using the word. Okay, teacher. Okay, Joe, being your teacher. How to use the word redemption in a sentence. I finally received redemption hearing the fact that the boyfriend that cheated on me was lonely forever. I don't know. I can't use the word in a sentence now. Uh, that was horrible. Sorry. Hey, Andrew, got Walt. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Tell me a little bit about yourself, Andrew. Um, Thank you, kid. Thank you. I do tarot readings too. I didn't want to plug. I don't want to always plug myself, but I do a lot of shit. I do tarot readings. And Kit is someone that's received a tarot reading from me before. I charge $10 for new clients. It's my new client pricing, $10. And then I charge $20 for repeat clients. If you join my Patreon at any level, all of your tarot readings are only $15. But for new clients, I do $10. And I do like a 30-minute reading. You ask whatever question you want, and I deliver your reading through a video format. So you can see your reading live, not live, but you can see your reading in video format and you can keep it. And I think that's a really good value for people because sometimes tarot readings can be kind of like, okay, well, when's this going to happen? Or when is this going to pan out? Or when is this perspective really going to be unlocked? And it's really great to get a tarot reading that you can kind of revisit in a future date and be like, wait a minute, that piece of advice or that perspective was really healthy for me and productive for whatever situation that I'm going through. And so I think that's a really valuable part of my readings that I give to my clients. Anyway, yes, I do tarot readings. Reach out to me in the DMs if you'd like to get a tarot reading or if you want more information about tarot readings and how I do them, perform them. We can talk about it in DMs. Also, follow me on social media. I'm that show everywhere. THAT underscore CHO. Go find me on TikTok. Go find me on Instagram, and we can chat in the DMs there. I mean, I'm on Twitter too, but you may not want to follow my Twitter because I'll probably get canceled on Twitter. So anyway, um, I've been on Tret for 5 years, changed my skin completely. I believe you. Vitamin A is Andrew 11 p.m. Eastern. I live in Ohio. So every Saturday, 11 p.m. Eastern, I'm in the heart of it all, Ohio. Columbus, Ohio specifically. I am thinking about too many vocabulary and I am in a trance. Well, it's a good thing. What is your first language, child? I'm interested. I look so pale. That is the most beautiful pigmentation. Oh, what? Thank you. I know, and by the way, I know pale is a compliment. So I'm receiving it as a compliment. Thank you. I do think I have a good hue of skin. I think my skin tone is giving skin tone. It's giving. I love it. Um, I need some lip balm though. I'm really upset that my gimbal is fucked up right now. Okay, sorry. Sorry, guys. Okay, sorry. Maybe I can. Okay, maybe I can put it on right now. Let's see if I can do it. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're hands free again. We're hands free again. How lovely. So, oh, Melinda, I've done a tarot reading for you too. I am 15 years and 9 months young, and I love to play baseball, and I am a new subscriber. Oh, Andrew, thank you so much for that. I appreciate you. I apologize in advance for my potty mouth. I I can curse a lot on lives, but I don't really curse a lot on my streams. I mean, on my videos. I try to keep my streams, my videos as friendly as possible. So I don't know. But thank you so much for the subscription. I really, really appreciate that. If you have any questions for me, like I said earlier, these streams are my office hours that I do weekly, where you can ask me whatever questions you want. They can be skincare related. So if you have skincare questions, I'm definitely open to helping you to maybe navigate that area of your life a little bit. I know that as a 15-year-old, skin can be a fucking wreck. It can be a nightmare. I know that firsthand. It was for me. And I wasn't even that bad. But I know that 15-year-old skin is chaotic skin. So if you have questions about how to alleviate some of your concerns, definitely do not hesitate to reach out to me. Okay? Have you ever heard of James Charles? Yes, I've heard of James Charles, child. He's very notorious. What beauty products are you deprived from? Um, what skincare products am I deprived from? I don't know if I'm deprived. I mean, to be honest with you, I am partnered with a fantastic brand called Allies of Skin that has been really generous at gifting me a lot of products. These are very luxury products that no one absolutely needs any of these products, but the sensorial experience of using these products are 10 out of 10 across the board. And so I feel like I'm pretty satisfied with the skincare that I'm using currently, and I don't really have any desire to like buy any specific brands because I feel really good about my skincare routine that I have right now. You have so many vocab in your head right now. I get it. It's okay. I go to a school that cusses a lot, so I don't care if you cuss. Okay, great. How do I make my pigmentation more beautiful? That's a very loaded question. I think that when it comes to pigmentation, like I said before, you need to attack it in a multifaceted way. There's lots of different ways to tackle it, but I think that when you have deep pigmentation, it takes a multitude of products to really correct your issues. Now, there's four different categories, in my opinion, that you can use to tackle hyperpigmentation. Number one is using a retinoid. A retinoid is something like retinol, retinol, tretinoin. That's number one. It's going to be the best way long term to treat your hyperpigmentation or pigmentation in general. Number two, okay, and then one by Regimen Lab, the Level Serum. Both of these have the trinity of ingredients that I think is great for hyperpigmentation. 5% niacinamide, 3% tranexamic acid, and then 2% alpha arbutin. These are going to be non-irritating ways of treating your pigmentation. And then the fourth way to combat your pigmentation is by using something called an AHA, or an exfoliant. This is going to be something that's going to remove the top layers of your skin to reveal brighter, smoother, more even skin tone. So I think using some combination of those four products is going to help to alleviate some of your concerns when it comes to pigmentation over a longer period of time. Hopefully that helps. Um, your skin is really bad. Like, I tried a whole bunch of stuff and I can't seem to get rid of acne. Acne is tough, Andrew. I'll be honest with you. Acne is really tough. There's a couple things you can do. There's a couple products you can use to really treat acne. I like to always say that either um, benzoyl peroxide, that might be good. I don't have a lot of experience using that, but I hear it's really effective. I've had some experience using it, but the thing I recommend are BHAs, or salicylic acid, particularly the 2% variety. That's a really good concentration that's going to get really deep into your pores, unclog the pores, and really kind of help to regulate that sebum production. If you DM me on Instagram or TikTok, I will help you with giving you some products as a recommendation. Let me see right now. And you're 15, so I'm not gonna recommend you some of the brands that I normally would buy because they may be a little bit. Oh, actually, there's a sale going on right now. Actually, there's a sale. Um, I'm gonna link you a product that I want you to look into. I want you to look into it. Um, okay, so here's this is an affiliate link, by the way. So let me put an ad there. That's an affiliate link, but that is um, PSA liquid clarity. Right now they're having a buy one get one free, and if you use my code CHO, you get an additional 15% off. So you can get two of those bottles for like 15 under $15. It's really a great sale. You can get two of those bottles for under $15. That makes it a drugstore price for you. And I think at your age, that's something that's more appropriate for someone at your age, something a little bit more affordable. Um, Everbless. Oh, hey, Everbless. Sorry, I missed you. Sorry, I'm getting a little caught. I'm really verbose, and so I kind of forget about chat sometimes. Um, oh, the Moonlight Serum. It's by Maylove. Moonlight Serum. That's what it is. Yeah. So Everbless, tell us why you're having a bad day. What's going on? Why are you having a bad day? What's the tea? Um, Child, obligate means to feel like you need to feel responsible for something. What child? What is your first language? You need to tell me what your first language is. I'm gonna assume it's some Asian language by the name Chow Tran, but no, your first language, not your second. I don't think English is your first language because if it was, you would know all these words. right? You know all these words. What's the first language you learned? Viet. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. That's exciting. So you're from Vietnam. That's really cool. I have no idea where Vietnam is, by the way. I know it's in Asia. But that's so cool. Welcome to the stream. I'm so happy to have you here. Ever blessed, tell the class why you're having a bad day. Spill your guts. These are my office hours. So you're here to tell me about what's going on. Okay, so Andrew, okay. You talked to a dermatologist, you got some stuff prescribed to you. Um dumb means give me a second. I got your answer to that. Give me a second. Um and it's not really working. So thanks for the tips and helps. Andrew, I'm going to be honest with you. No matter what advice you're given, it's going to take a long time to be effective because it takes a while for the skin to really react to certain things that you're adding to it. Depending on what you're using, and I'm pretty sure that your dermatologist probably prescribed maybe like a tretinoin or maybe like an azelaic acid or maybe some like combination of those two ingredients. And sometimes sometimes retinoids can take anywhere from 3 to 9 months to work. So I don't know what your dermatologist gave you, but if it's a prescription, I'm pretty sure it's tretinoin of some variety. And I want you to be consistent and I want you to be dedicated all the way through. Use that shit until it's gone, okay? Because sometimes it just takes a little bit longer for it to work. In the meantime, I really do want you to focus on hydrating and using sunscreen. So make sure that you're using sunscreen. Make sure that you're cleansing your face really well, and hydrating. Cleanse, hydrate, sunscreen. Those and then whatever your doctor gave to you to use to treat the issues, use that. But hydration, good cleansing, and sun protection is going to be critical during this time where your skin barrier is wrecked. Okay? But honestly, DM me sometimes. Let me know. I wanna be along on this journey with you. So, doctor, I don't have a degree, nor the money to afford doctorate. I can be of assistance. I can be of assistance. In your opinion, what is the worst Skittle flavor? It's easy. The yellow ones. I don't even know what the yellow ones taste like, but the yellow ones don't have as much flavor as every other Skittle. Sorry. I feel like to me, it just gives banana. Now, I know it's not banana. I know it's not banana flavor, but I feel like all yellow candy is bad. All yellow candy is bad. All of it. All yellow candy is bad because the original yellow candy was supposed to imitate banana flavor. And banana flavor is disgusting. Disgusting. Okay? It is. Truly, honestly, it's disgusting. So, easy answer to a very basic question. And it's not even an opinion, it's just a fact. Yellow colored candies are terrible. 10 times out of 10 times. I mean, just saying. What else we got? Oh, well, you know, that's a good clap back. That's a good clap back, dumb, because you're right that grape is vomit inducing. Grape is vomit inducing. But every blue moon, it's okay. I don't know. It's weird to me. I feel like grape flavors are they're bad and 9 out of 10 times. Yellow flavors, banana flavors are bad 10 out of 10 times. That's the difference, I think. No, I'm gonna say 9.5. Grape is 9.5 out of 10. Yellow, 10 out of 10. Throw it in the garbage. Throw it in the garbage. Okay? Throw it in the garbage. That's my opinion. Write it in the book. Mark it down in the books. That's my opinion. Cho says. Um, I encourage anyone here to go follow me on my social media accounts, specifically Instagram or TikTok or Twitter. Um, THAT_Cho. If you want to stay in contact with me throughout the entire week when I'm not posting videos here on YouTube, those are the best ways to stay in contact with me. Um, I always love a conversation. Where'd Everbless go? We never got to hear about Everbless's day and why it was so terrible. We never heard why. What's going on? I don't know what's going on. But yeah, go follow me on Instagram. On Instagram, you can actually see a lot more of my lifestyle and other lifestyle content. I do a lot of cooking on Instagram. I, of course, talk about skincare on Instagram. I have two pit bulls that take up a lot of time, take up a lot of my feed on Instagram. So, Instagram is a pretty cool place to go follow me. Um, and then I also advertise my reviews. I do skincare reviews over on Instagram. I link to my website. It's called choaesthetics.com. And that's where I do reviews of beauty products. I do protein powders, fitness equipment, um, all that type of stuff there. So yeah, go support me there too. Um, do I like popcorn? Good question. Really good question, Andrew. Do I like popcorn? It's not my first choice. I'll be honest. I'll be honest. And the reason why is because it gets into my teeth. I don't like the feeling of having to like stick my teeth, stick my tongue all throughout my teeth. I mean, it's not my first choice. I love the flavor of popcorn. I love a good cheddar popcorn. A good cheddar popcorn, so good. A good caramel popcorn will have me like in ecstasy. Okay. Cho, your name is really unique. Sounds like a Korean name. Well, I'll tell you where it comes from. This is an interesting story here. Um, I just bought caramel popcorn from a Boy Scout like a month ago. Now, again, popcorn is not my first choice. However, I cannot resist a young kid trying to sell me stuff. I can't, he's, volunteering his time, he's working, he's a business owner essentially. And what do I look like saying, no, I'm not gonna buy your fucking popcorn? So I bought the popcorn. I'm a sucker. Um, so yeah, I don't really, it's not my first choice, but I feel like typically when I eat popcorn, it's because of a Boy Scout. That's usually why. So if I knew you in real life, I'd be your target market. I'd be your target market. Um, oh, well, that's good, Andrew. I love to hear that. I love that. So my name Cho is actually Japanese. So I have not watched anime in a long time, but I am overall a big anime fan. Okay, and so any big anime fan is like a wannabe Japanese person. So I'm a wannabe Japanese person, and so You can share what? Your popcorn with me? You're gonna send me popcorn in the mail? um. Anyway, Phoenix, Cho actually means butterfly in Japanese, and I really love the imagery of a butterfly. I love some of the meanings behind the butterfly symbol, the symbolism behind a butterfly. I've always been a social butterfly in my real life. Very social, um, very flirty. I'm a very flirty person, and that's that's me for a while, in and out. Not bragging, by the way, because being top 100 in a small PvP community like Guild Wars 2 is not that big of a deal. But in that game, I played a character, a profession called the Mesmer, and the Mesmer would use ethereal, illusionary butterflies as its main form of attack and defense. So I got my start on Twitch.tv as a live streamer, playing that game. And Cho is the name I chose for myself online. So I love that name. People call me Cho in real life. It's really become, maybe I ought to get a name change. I don't know. But that's where Cho comes from. The link for you to buy popcorn and have it delivered to you. But again, I don't know. Well, I mean, to be honest, Andrew, I don't want to buy popcorn because it's not my favorite. It's like I don't like to pick at it in my teeth. But typically when I see someone on the street, I see a young boy, the girls are selling popcorn too, because I didn't just buy from a boy. It was a girl there too. So I don't know, do the Girl Scouts and the Boy Scouts work together on the popcorn sales? I'm not sure, but I bought it from a girl and a boy. So when I see them outside of the Walmart, I can't help myself. But because I'm online, I don't know you personally yet. The sales tactics are not going to work on me yet. Get to know me longer, and you may be able to get a sell out of me. I don't know, but yeah. Hopefully that answered your question, Phoenix. Cho, Cho is my wannabe. Oh, it's just called Scouts now. I didn't know that. See, I'm disillusioned. I didn't know that, but now so it's something that both the girls and boys can join. They combine them. Well, that's nice. That's cute. I really appreciate you being here, Andrew. Well, guys, I only have 9% battery left. I know that's kind of a problem. Um, so I'm gonna get going soon. It's been 2 hours. It's been 2 hours of a stream. Again, we stream here my office hours every Saturday at 11 p.m. Eastern. I hope you subscribed. Put your notifications on so that you're notified next week when I'm back. You may be looking at a video sometime during the midweek. No promises, but we'll see. Come with your questions prepared next week. I mean, this is always a laid back stream. Talk about whatever you want to talk about. I'm great live, so like, I'm flexible. Go follow me on Instagram and TikTok at that show. Um, are you going to do a live stream? Okay, yeah, every Saturday at 11 p.m. You want to come here, do your English lessons? It's an honor that you would even think about using me as your English lesson. Um, I'll be here every Saturday, so be sure to subscribe, child. Subscribe and put your notifications on. And whenever you see office hours with Cho, we can chat live. Go over some vocabulary, all that good stuff. This is fun. It's fun trying to talk English with someone. Oh, those are good, Phoenix. Oh my God, those are good. We gotta talk, Phoenix. We gotta talk anime next week. Please come to the stream next week. Bleach is so good. Death Note is so good. You got some good ones. Are you my age, Phoenix? Because to be a fan of Death Note, you gotta be a little bit older. Are you older? And then same with Bleach. Bleach is one of those anime that like there's it's still popular now, but I feel like the big fans are people in my age range. Like, are you millennial? You give millennial to me. I'm clocking your age. Are you millennial? You gotta be millennial. I don't know all my vocabulary. English, I feel like I don't know good English. I don't speak very well as an English speaker. I don't think I do. Um, I know a lot of random. I went to private high school, and so I did learn a lot of random words. Like pernicious is one of my favorite words. Pernicious. Pernicious means like um, dangerous, um, evil almost, malignant. Um, what else? Malignant, evil, intentionally bad, manipulative, dangerous. Thank you, Andrew. Mwah, 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 mwah. Hope you come back, and I'll talk to you soon, okay? Discretion. What is the word discretion? Discretion is when you use constraint with the truth. So discretion is when maybe you are intentionally shy about a particular topic. So let's say, for example, this is not true, but I don't talk about my past sexual partners. I like to use discretion with my past relationships. You know what I mean? I don't want to talk about my past sexual relationships because I like to use discretion when it comes to my past. That makes sense? Or a discretion of video. So a discretion, so yeah, or it could be a warning. So viewers discretion advised is what you're probably referring to. This is when they warn you to be aware of something or to use your best reason before doing an action. So make sure you're thinking logically and trying to predict the future before you do something. So like don't come into this and not expect it to be some mess. Do you know what I mean? You're 50? Oh my god, I had no idea. I thought I swear to God, Phoenix, I imagined you as like a 30-year-old. I thought you were gonna say, "Oh, I'm 35." Well, I really appreciate you being here, Phoenix, hanging out with me. It's an honor to be with someone that's had a bit more life experience than me. I hope, and you've been around for a long time, so thank you so much. I appreciate that. I don't take for granted people spending time with me. It can be when it's when used in the way of discretion advice or viewer discretion advice. I use it in the way of discretion means um, to be wary or to um, be intentionally shy or to withhold the full truth or to use your best judgment to not be too um, overbearing or to give too much information. That's what discretion means to me. To use discretion, to use your better judgment, to not offend, to not cause friction, to not cause chaos, to not cause harm. Yes, it can mean that. It can. Okay, guys, I have 3% of my battery left. I've got to go. Ciao. I appreciate you learning a second language. I wish I was like you. You can teach me some Viet sometime soon. Okay, next Saturday, I'm going to ask you some Viet words. Okay? And then we'll do an exchange. Okay, how do you use the word discretion? I just told you. I'll tell you again. Um, I prefer to not reveal my past sexual relationships because I use discretion with my exes. I use discretion. But okay, guys, if you want to know more, child, you need to go follow me on Instagram. Okay, go follow me on Instagram. Slide in my DMs, and we'll talk about it there. Have a good night, guys.